Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 1 of the UPBA Season 2. Today I'm versing Magic Blades and the New York Meloettas, who has a pretty crazy half rain, half hail team. So, half rain, half hail. It was an interesting draft from him for sure. I think he picked up Pelipper round 1, so he made it clear what he was going for from the start. Anyway, I'm bringing a Choice Scarf Superior, which outspeeds everything on his team, including Mega Swampert and the Alolan Sandslash in the rain or hail, respectively. I'm bringing a Focus Punch Z, Fightinium Z, Weavile, a Assault Vest, 4 attack, Jolteon. I was expecting the Heliolisk to come, so it not being here makes my Synchronoise like entirely useless. So that's a bit unfortunate. It would have been better to have Thunder or something like that, probably. But what can you do? Fully physically defensive Dusknoir with Rocky Helmet takes hits from pretty much all of his physical mons. Then we've got Mega Charizard X, Dragon Dance with 3 attacks, I think, Flare Blitz, Hidden Power Grass, and Earthquake or something. I'm not sure. Dragon Claw, probably. My team is below me if you want to check that out there, just to make sure what I'm telling you all is correct. And then we've got a Stealth Rock Weakness Policy Nihilego with 3 attacks, I believe it was. Nihilego should have been my lead here. I guess I just quickly go over his team. Pelipper setting up rain for the Swampert, and the Alolan the Alolan Ninetales setting up hail for the Sandslash, and got the Aurora Veil potential there as well. Meloetta could be anything, but Weavile should be able to deal with that. Potentially even my Dusknoir or something. My Superior murders everything on his team at +4. So getting to that and sweeping from there will be pretty important, I feel. I should have started off with Nihilego and get my Stealth Rocks up straight away, because nothing that he starts with will be able to stop me from getting them up. But instead I do lead with Jolteon for the Volt Switch lead, which, I guess with the Mega Swampert there was probably not the best idea. But he leads with the Alolan Ninetales, so Mega Swampert's not going to be a lead anyway, but he is going to go for the Aurora Veil. There's nothing I can do to stop that, so I just Volt Switch out and go straight into my Charizard. Which lets him get the Aurora Veil up, which is a problem for sure. Aurora Veil's always a problem. Here I should have Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is what I have on this. Thunder Punch and Flare Blitz, and I'm assuming Dragon Claw, or actually I probably didn't take Dragon Claw because he didn't have any Dragon Punch or anything like that, so I didn't really need it. Either way, I go for Flare Blitz here, and it's going to do nothing, especially behind the Aurora Veil. I do get my Jolteon back in, as he's going to switch out to Bubbles, which is a problem. I should have Volt Switched there, to be honest, but I was expecting the Swampert, which is what he brings in, which lets him bring the Bubbles back in as I go for the Will-O-Wisp, because getting a Will-O-Wisp on the Swampert would have been good, but I should have Toxic'd, because he wasn't going to bring the Alolan Sandslash in there, and a Toxic on anything else would have been good. And since the Araquanid is immune to burns, with the Water Bubble ability, it definitely 100% would have been a better play. Here I'd go for the Toxic, but he's faster than me, and he's gonna have Waterium Z, Hydro Vortex in the rain, and that's just gonna absolutely murder me. This is a fully defensive Rocky Helmet, like 252 health, 252 defense, like defense boosting nature, and Araquanid just melts it in the rain there, which is annoying and unfortunate, and really good prep from him, really bad prep by me, because like I did not know that his Araquanid was a Z-move user. I didn't expect him to really bring the Araquanid in the first place. I was not expecting Araquanid at all in this match. So I mean, and now it's gonna tear through my team because like in the rain, it's got Raw Val up. I can't hit it very well with anything. In the rain, it's gonna murder me. But yeah, I just Volt Switch out. See, that only does a quarter, and that's a super effective hit. I sack off my Nihilego here, which is unfortunate, not being able to get my rocks up at all. Potentially, I should have sacked Weavile there first, and then brought the Nihilego in, got rocks up, something like that. But I bring my Weavile in here, which is a huge misplay. I feel I should have gone into Jolteon, Volt Switched again, to get this thing down to about 50%. And then sacked the Weavile off on the liquidation that would have come out, because instead he gets to go for the leech life on me, and yeah, that's not fun because that means he's at full health again. Whereas the Aurora Veil is now down, so if I had Volt Switched, sacked the Weavile, and brought Jolteon back in after the Aurora Veil had gone down, there was a chance that I could have knocked it out with another Volt Switch. But he switches out anyway, expecting a Thunder. Whereas I Volt Switch and go into my Superior here, and that lets me get a kill on this Alolan 9000, get this out of the way. No more Aurora Veil is good. That means +4 will be able to kill anything. I'm hoping he brings in like Pelipper or Meloetta or something, but he brings in the Alolan Sandslash, and +2 is not enough to take this out, unfortunately. And he's in the hail, so he's going to be faster than everything except this Superior, so I've got to kind of wait the hail out. He goes for the Icicle Crash, which like was pretty obvious. And my Charizard can take that. He goes for the Earthquake, nothing I can do about that. And now I bring out the Jolteon. Now, I'm not sure if he expected Jolteon to be Choice Scarfed here or something, but I Volt Switch as he switches out, and like he still had the last turn of Hail. But that brings the Mega Swampert in, which allows me to go for a Hidden Power Grass just to weaken this thing. Not that Superior wouldn't have taken it out in the first place, but he was obviously expecting me to switch the Superior in there on the obvious Earthquake, but I just wanted to get the damage off. And then I get a Hidden Power Grass off again. It does decent damage to the Pelipper, but I wanted to get rid of the Swampert if I could. But that does allow Jolteon to Volt Switch out, get rid of the Pelipper, and me to bring my Superior in. Now, to be honest, I would have been screwed if he had brought in the Araquanid or the Alolan Ninetales at that point. Either of those would have OHKO'd me from this range, I believe. I think I had a chance of living one Icicle Crash. I don't think I had a chance of living a Leech Life, though. So, I'm I mean, I would have been faster, and if I'd hit the first Leaf Storm on the Alolan Sandslash, if that's what he decided to bring in, then I still had a chance of winning. But I think if he'd brought in Araquanid here, I would have had no chance of coming back at all. But, I mean, I missed my first Leaf Storm here, and he's going for the Thunder Paralysis. Like, with Meloetta and the Serene Grace ability, he's got a decent chance of paralyzing me, but I don't get it there. I hit my second one, thank God. Gets me to +2. Next one will kill the Meloetta, and he doesn't get the paralysis there either, thank God. And that gets me to +4. Everything else on his team dies. I hit the Leaf Storm here, and Alolan Sandslash goes down, thank God. So just 2 more Leaf Storms, and we're golden. And I miss. That would have 100% taken out the Araquanid there if it hit, and then I still outspeed the Swampert even when he's in the rain, so I just needed to hit my last one. And even if I didn't hit my last one against the Swampert, the rain would have gone down, and Jolteon would have outsped for a Hidden Power Grass. So that miss there means that I 100% lose 2-0. Nothing I can do. Which is really unfortunate. Like, I could have won 2-0, 1-0, depending if my Leaf Storms hit. But that's Pokemon, I guess. And I mean, I don't really feel like I deserved that win in the first place. Like, I definitely picked up my play in the second half of that game to make a little bit of a comeback there. But I definitely misplayed the first half of that game, especially not starting Nihilego getting rocks up. Like, that would have been really important this match. Then, like, just losing Dusknoir there, like, it would have been much better for me to sack off the Weavile or something like that, and then bringing the Weavile in knowing full well that I'm not going to be able to kill him, and he's going to have Leech Life, and get his health back. That was bad. Jolteon into Weavile would have been much better. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I deserved that win, even though it was definitely there for me to get. But that's Pokemon, I guess. Like, Magic played really well, especially he outplayed me hard in the first half of the match. But I guess all I can hope is that I pick up my play over the course of the season. It's not the best start that I was hoping for, especially when I feel like I had the team matchup, like a rain team against Superior. Like, my matchup was pretty good, but I just misprep. Didn't prep for the Araquanid at all. I don't know. Like, it was a good game to Magic. That's all I can say. He outplayed me for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.